Here's something I want you to remember. A leader's first priority is leading purpose before leading people. Leading purpose before leading people. See, what God was doing in creation, he had a purpose for creation. God didn't just get up one morning and say, I'm going to create some light over here and create some firmament over here, and then let me make some trees over here. There was a plan. And he had a purpose. And so what God was leading was not people. Sometimes as leaders, we get carried away by people. It's good to have a church that's full and overflowing, Pastor and Bishop. But sometimes people without purpose is just a crowd. You would much rather have a few people who are working towards a purpose than have a bunch of people who have no purpose. All you have is an uncontrolled crowd. And so we have to understand as leaders that first and foremost, before we even try to lead people, we have to identify our purpose. God's purpose in Genesis chapter 1 is pretty evident if you look at it. He gets to the end of the chapter and he says to man, I have given you trees, I've given you herbs. So it leads me to believe that all of the stuff that God was making and creating, he was creating it for man. I mean, how else would man have dominion over the earth if there was no earth? God told man, have dominion over the fish of the sea and the fowl of the air. How could man have dominion over the fish and the fowl if there was no fish and fowl created on day 3? Oh, what's that, day 4? I get my days mixed up sometimes. So everything God was doing from day 1 through day 5 was so that when he gets to day 6 and he has this conversation with man, he says, look, I've done all of this for you. That's the purpose. Now you go manage it.